What's going on, Journey Folk? Episode number 65. Welcome. I'm back. Hopefully, y'all are having an amazing journey. My journey these past couple of days have been great. Have been filled with a lot of activity, a lot of moving and shaking. As Sweet told y'all, I went to Houston for the past couple of days to meet up with one of my college brothers, Elijah's. What's going on, E? Spent some time out there with him and his family in Houston and Washington, Texas, and Brookshire, Texas, and Katy, Texas. I'm talking about I was in the country. I mean, no street lights, all dark, fields and horses and trailers. It was definitely country, but it was cool. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed, seeing his family, meeting his family that I haven't, met before, and just being around some good old country people. I'm talking about not just country because we from the South, but like real cowboy country. Out there in Washington, Texas, they was cowboy country. But they were cool, man. I really enjoyed it being out there. My boy, he got me pulled over. Yeah, he got me pulled over. He be hungry. He don't know how to calm down. So he hungry. He like, man, I gotta eat. I'm like, I'm a planner. So we plan on going somewhere to get something to eat. I need to know the location so I can already have it in the map to get it. So I got one direction on the car. And then he pulling up a direction to a taco truck in Washington, Texas. I'm like, what kind of good tacos you gonna get out here in the country? Wait till we get further up in the city. He was like, no, man, I'm hungry. So I'm trying to look at his directions while watching the directions on the map. And anytime you in like one of them country town, the speed limit changes ever so quickly. So when we was driving, it was 55. And just that quick, me looking at his phone, it went to 35. And just so happened a truck was right there, pulled me over, pulled into the gas station. It was quick. It didn't take long. He asked a lot of frivolous questions, which, I didn't feel like answering, so I didn't answer. But I mean, it was very quick exchange. Got my ticket that he paying for. So, that was our agreement. But I ain't had no ticket in over like 10 years. So I felt some type of way that I was in my county. My last name Washington. That was in my county. And they pulled me over. So I thought it was because of my tent, because the tent's dark. But no, it wasn't that. I drifted from 55 into 35 and didn't even pay attention. So, you know, it is what it is. But other than that, it was an amazing time. I ain't gonna lie, I miss Sweets while I was gone, man. I miss, you know, even though, people be wanting their time away, it was just I wasn't there to get to her. She wasn't there to get to me. So she was missed. Um, yeah. But all in all, it was a great time out there in Texas. The kids, they wanted to go jumping today, so we went to a new jump house that one of the boys found. And they got 2 hours to jump in, and I got 2 hours to sit there. All right. It only cost me some change. But they got their time. I got my little time to get away. It was everybody had a good experience, or should I say. Church was amazing. It was good to get back in service. To listen to the message. This week it was, you know, part 3 of pretty much thinking that you can do things on your own. So, it was just break it down how we can't do everything alone. Even though we want to be independent, even though we say we can do this, even though we want to be loners, nothing can be accomplished on your own. You always need somebody to be with you. Like somebody always gonna propel you up or help you up. Like nobody has ever did anything truly alone. So, a lot of times it says we just need to do us, do us. I'm gonna do me, you do you. Like that's not the way that God intended it to be. So we can't say that we're just gonna do it on our own without the help of our Father. So that's what I took away from the message, and I just try to be a better steward of the word that I get. Got grocery shopping. It's back to fruits and vegetables. I was in Houston. I ain't cut up. I ain't cut up in Houston, but so I was definitely still getting up, eating my fruits and vegetables, and exercising. But I ate out more than I usually do because I wasn't at home. But I did take me some fruit on the road, and my boy E, he clowned me for it. He clowned me for taking fruit on the road. But hey, I took my apples and raisins and some water. I still need to be healthy. Chanel, she's in doggy prison, just so y'all can know. She's in doggy prison. She got this thing now where she just eating everything. Like you leave something down and she come by, swiping no swiping. She is taking it all. And she wasn't like that at first. She swears she don't eat. So right now, I know you can't see it. Behind me, she's in doggy prison. Because I don't know where she been getting swiping no swiping from. She took the bar cereal this morning. She took sweet French fry. She took a apple off the table. She just been getting it in like you swear she $1 a day dog. Like she not eating. Like you gotta send her money to eat. She get treats and snacks and everything. So, we gotta correct that behavior. So I'm back now. Daddy's home. I'll correct that behavior because she got a little out of hand. Maybe she missed it. Maybe because I was gone. For those of you who kids that started school last week, hopefully you had a great first week. Our kids had a good first week. Like we didn't get no calls, we didn't get no texts, we didn't get no, hey, your son did this or your daughter did nothing. So it was a pleasant surprise to have a good week's rapport. We trying some new things in the household to kind of refocus the kids to, get them away from the TV and technology and more into physical activity, conversation, more thinking and less time in front of the screen. Because I know our kids really enjoy their tablets, they enjoy the iPad, they enjoy the TV. So just trying to refocus and play games in the house, whether it's card games, whether it's board games, do activities, get more involved in sports, kind of take away from the technological part and more of the personal part and the communicative part. So that's what we've been working on this school year. So last week was our first week. Of course, the kids thought that life was over when we told them no TV, and they was in shambles. So we decided no TV, no electronics for the week. They'll only get it on the weekend. We'll focus more on the things that I just said. So last week was trial and error. It was a lot of ups, a lot of downs. The kids thought they was in prison because they couldn't believe that, they didn't get these things. But we're just trying to pour more into them